Hello, Sawadee and Namaste. Fellow Sudokans, I don't usually come on camera, as you know, but I would like to say thank you to people for posting messages, wishing me better. I have my voice back, and hopefully over the weekend I'll be catching up on some of the missing Sudoku puzzles. If you've got any of the New York Times from yesterday, please hang on to it though, because I forgot to take a screen grab and it's gone already, I think. Okay, I will be playing The Guardian this morning, but I'm probably going to just play one game because I want to preserve, I don't want to speak too much because I'm still not 100%, 90% is okay, but and I should be okay 100% tomorrow. But when I started this channel, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. It's called Zen and the Art of the Sudoku Puzzle because I'm paying homage to, of course, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, which is not much about motorcycle maintenance, more about life's journeys and things like that. And so when I started this channel, I thought, well, maybe, I'll play Sudoku and chat a bit and try to, talk about things. And if I make just one person's life slightly better, that would be good. And hopefully through logic and reason and science, which is what I try to promote here, that would be great. And so hopefully, in the 11 months that I've been doing this, I've got over a couple 100,000 views already, and which is amazing for me. I just thought nobody would even view this channel. So thank you again for people watching and your kind messages. And I do want to talk a little bit about healthcare because actually I've just turned 60, and yesterday was the first, or 2 days ago was the first time I've ever had general anesthetic. And so, I'm going through life changes too. A bit of a journey, like Zen and the Art of the Motorcycle, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Mechanics. I think I'm, progressing through life, and we all have new experiences at any time of life. And so I'll be chatting about some of my experiences in the hospital over the next couple of days, I think. But, I wanted to say that I got wonderful treatment from the doctors and nurses. But, it was very expensive for Thailand. But if you compare those prices to, say, the US or something where people have to pay huge amounts for medical care, it's really a shame. And of course, I'm from the UK, and the NHS in the UK is a beloved service of the people and seems to be almost undergoing privatization. I hope it doesn't get to that point. I was lucky enough to be able to be treated with wonderful, like being in a 4-star hotel. You can see some of the video I'm running below that I just shot very quickly while I was in the hospital. An amazing team of doctors and nurses. But, I worked out that, for the average Thai laborer, that will be like 8 months of salary for just, one treatment. Yes, emergency and stuff like that. But I mean, could you imagine, people couldn't afford to spend 8 months of their salary on just something like that. Now, we do have a health service here in Thailand. It is getting better, a kind of free or cheap service that has improved a lot over the years. And I hope it just continues, and hope we can see this worldwide, because healthcare is so important for everybody. And but it was a wonderful experience, really. Considering how not death-defying, but certainly it was quite dangerous and scary for me to deal with as well. So anyway, that's it. So just once again, thank you to everybody for your kind messages, and let's get on with today's Guardian Sudoku. And the previous days and stuff I'll be catching up with on the weekend when I feel my voice is back to 100% and I don't have any soreness whatsoever. So thank you all again. Thank you. Let's get on with the game now. Okay, so for Friday's game, it should be a hard level puzzle. That's what it's listed as, but should be and gonna be not always the same thing with the Guardian, as we know, and their labeling. So if you've never played the game before, quick rundown of the rules. Each row across needs numbers 1 to 9, each column needs 1 to 9, and each block needs 1 to 9. The digits filled in. That's it we need to know, really. Just understand that the number can appear once because there are only 9 squares in each row, column, or block. That's all. That's in entirety. So, for example, this 7, which blocks these 3 squares from becoming a 7, there's no 7 allowed. And this 7 blocks these 2 squares. So we know for sure that this square here is the only available slot where we could place a 7. And that's how we play the game. We just continue looking around like that. We can say that this column here does not yet have an 8, but this 8 stops this square from being an 8 because the number can appear in a block only once, and this 8 blocks this square from being an 8. So we know there's just one square left in this column that could become an 8. So there it goes. Okay. I see 3 blocking down these 2 squares here. There's 3 blocking across this row, and this 3 blocking this row. So kind of blocking pattern down, 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 leaving just one available position where we could put a 3. I see 4 blocking across the top row here and 4 blocking up here. So that's got to be a 4 in that square there. Two blocking down here, up here, across here, and across here. No, 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 no. Just one spot where the 2 can go. Let's hope the anesthetic hasn't affected my brain and I'm still able to function with reasonable logic. 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking up here. That's 2 there. Weirdly enough, I'm kind of more affected by pains in my neck and shoulders, and that's because the hospital gave me a really high and soft and fluffy pillow, which I hate. I actually prefer a very low, hard pillow. It's much more comfortable, and that luxury was awful for me. It's giving me a neck ache. Also, trying not to toss and turn in the night. When you have an intravenous line connected into your hand, I was very aware that I ought not to be. I can't sleep on my back, to be honest with you. So I was very aware, trying not to sleep on the line itself. You know, that I don't trap the fluids going in, and so I was trying not to either pull the IV line out or to lie on my other side, in which case I just kind of laid on top of the line, desperately trying not to do that. So it was not a particularly comfortable night. Two blocks down here, 2 blocks across here. That's a 2 there, and then straight across this row, straight across this row. That's got to be a 2 there, hasn't it? Okay, 4 blocks down here, 4 blocks across here, so 4 is in one of these 2 squares. Not quite sure which one, it's one of them though. Either one will block this square, and this 4 blocks that square. So there we go. Okay, 1 blocks down here, 1 blocks across here, I should say, actually, it's more important. So 1 is in one of these 2 squares, so blocking across that row there. This one blocking this square here, and this one blocking down there. So 1 fits there, and then 1 blocking up this column, One goes there. Two blocking up here, two blocking up here, two across here, two across here, two goes here. It doesn't look like it's going to be a hard game, does it? Even if I'm not on best form, just doesn't seem to be that difficult a game. Four blocking across here, and up here. That's going to give me a 4 there. Of course, could all come crashing down later. Okay, I haven't gone back on the anesthetic. I am still awake, I promise you. I'm just going through the numbers in my head one at a time, because randomly wasn't working for me, as I often play the game in a kind of random way, as you know, if you've been here before. If you haven't, welcome. Right, and not finding anything. So now I need to just examine. Okay, this I know is 5 and 6. This up here is 6 and 7. If this is 6 and 7, what's missing? 3 is there. Ah, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, look, there we go. 3 up here, 3 across here. Should have seen that before, shouldn't I? 3 goes there. And then back across this way, 3 across here, and up here. That's a 3. What's missing across here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5, 6, or 8. We got 5 and 6 blocking this square. So that's got to be an 8. Now we have 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across there. That's 8 to go in that square there. 8 blocking down this column, up here, across here. That's an 8 to place there. 8 across here, down here, just one space. And I think that's the final 8, isn't it? Yeah, that's the last 8. The last 8 sounds like it's the quarter final off or something, doesn't it? This 9 stops this square from being a 9, but we don't yet have a 9 in this row, so 9 goes there. And the other number that we need to complete that row is a 5, so let's place that in now. We can get this square here, right? Because, as I mentioned earlier, 3 is one of the missing numbers. Now 5 is also missing from this column. 5 has got to be one of these squares. So in other words, this is 3 and 5. Now early on I said this is 6 and 7, so what's left goes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a 9. Let's investigate this row here. This one is actually, what's this one as well? I said this was 6 and 7, didn't I? So this has got to be 6 or 7. That's not going to help. All right, how about this row here? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5. We don't have 6. And we don't have 9. 5, 6, and 9 are missing. Any help on 5, 6, or 9? Yes. 9 blocks here. 9 blocks here. So 9 must be in this square. That's going to leave us with a pair of 5 or 6 here. Okay. Which is right, because 5 or 6 up here. Okay. So if we know 5 and 6 here, then we know this has got to be 1 and 9, right? 1 and 9 here. So now 9 blocks here. So, or we could say 9 blocking here and 9 blocking across here. Same thing. 1's got to be there. I feel it's very close to being within my grasp to finish this, but I just missing the something. Just gonna take one number or something like that. Just got to see that one number. What's missing across this row here now? We don't have a 3. There you go. There's no 3 in this row, but this 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here, and this 3 blocks here. So 3 is in fact there, and now we know 5 goes here, and I think that's going to give us everything, isn't it, that 5? Because now we know this can't be 5, so 5 is here, and that has to be a 6, giving us a 5 here, and a 6 here, like that, and a 5 here. Numbers look a bit strange today. 5 blocking across here, 5 goes here, 5 goes up here, 5 across here, that's a 5 there, as I suspected, and 5 down here, 5 down here, 5 goes here. That means most of that stuff is done. Just one number to get across here. Is it a 6? It is. 6 goes in there now. 3, this 3 stops that square from being a 3, so 3 is there. 9 finishes that block. And now 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking up here, so 9 goes there. One number to get across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a 6 yet. Okay. Missing numbers at the top are 1 and 7. We can't get those just yet. We'll hold off on those. One number missing here is a 7, isn't it? 7 goes there. Missing numbers here are 1 and 6. We've got 6 blocking here, so 6 goes there, 1 goes there, 1 across this row, giving us 1 there, so 1 here, 7 there, 7 now stopping that square. And to finish this column, or to finish this block, whichever way you look at it, it's the same. It's going to be 4. What's left to do? This block down here, this block here actually. 1, 2, 3, we're missing 4 and 9. We've got the 9 stopping that square there, so 9 goes there, 4 goes there, 4 blocks here, 4 blocks here, 4 goes there, halt, 4 goes there. One number missing down here, it's a 7. That means that's a 7, that's a 6. And 6 finishes our game, I do believe. So a pretty gentle way back in for me. Not even necessary to put in any pencil marks or anything. I'm going to say it's really an easy level game. Not even up to the standard of medium, I'd say. Definitely not hard level anyway. But thank you to the Guardian for easing me back in gently. Tomorrow's expert day for the Guardian. Sometimes it is expert, sometimes not. We'll find out later tomorrow. As I said, I probably Won't play any other games today. I might try and grab a screenshot of the New York Times though and play it tomorrow. And as I said, if anybody's got the New York Times from the 1st, what's today? No, the 2nd of December. Sorry, the 2nd of December. If you can record the numbers or something, maybe you can go to sudokuexchange.com and fill in the numbers on that grid, and then just post a link on the channel here, and that will take any of us off to the game to play it ourselves, and hopefully I'll be able to try it myself over the weekend. Anyway, thank you once again. As I said, thank you everybody for your kind thoughts, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.